members of the press. As you can see here are men and women from the Bawku township. As you can see here, these are Mampusi men and women, Mosi men and women, Bisa men and women, Fulani men and women, Hausa men and women. We are calling this press conference this morning to tell the whole world, especially the government of the day, the chief of defense staff and the IGP, that what is happening in Bawku here, if they don't get up, the thing will swallow them. This morning we were all here enjoying ourselves when we had the information that the Kusasi boys had attacked 2 buses that had picked people from the Bawku township, mainly student and market women, at the Ambrose there. Ambrose is a place where the military people are stationed. But the Kusasis had the gas and the military escort to be able to attack 2 buses, succeeded in killing 1 person and wounding about 5 people. So we want to call on the rest of the country to hear and see what is happening in Bawku here. We live in the town here. We are equally Ghanaians. We have every right to move from here to Bolga and Bolga to this place. Why is it that anytime the military is escorting people from the Bawku township, the Kusasis would have to block them and shoot, and nothing is being done about that? Today, about 3 military vehicles escorting only 2 buses, and yet they are able to attack the buses in front of a military camp, succeeded in killing 1 person, and then wounding a lot of people. This is the 4th time. This is the 4th time that Kusasi boys are attacking escorts being executed from Bawku township to Bolga and from Bawku to Machoman. Why should it be so? Does it look like we are not Ghanaians? We are beginning to believe that the commander of the task force, the colonel who is actually commanding the task force in Bawku here, is collaborating with the Kusasi. We have every reason. We have every reason to believe that some of the soldiers who are even escorting our people are collaborating with the Kusasis. We want to call on the chief of defense staff. We want to call on the inspector general of police. We want to call the national security coordinator that, as a matter of fact, immediately the task force commander must be moved from Bawku here. That the division, we know what exactly we can do. We know Kusasis who are moving to places. We know what to do. They shouldn't push us to do that. They shouldn't push us to do that. We are very peace-loving people. We have no problem. We have no problem with anybody. And therefore, we won't sit idle and see people attacking and killing our people like that. What do we have? What is our, where have we gone wrong? So we want to call on the chief of defense staff. We want to call on the inspector general. We want to call the president, John Dramani Muhammad, the national security coordinator. If you cannot open your eyes and know what exactly is happening in Bawku here, this thing will become a national problem. This thing will become a national. Very soon, very innocent people will die because as a result of this Bawku problem here. Where have we gone wrong? That students, I have just gone into the hospital. A small girl who first year SSO, they shot her butt. Why? People who have nothing. Is it everybody who is a chief in Bawku town here? If you want to attack, it is the Mampusis who have a chief here. If you want to attack, look for Mampusis and attack. Not when Moshis, Bisas and Fulani people are going to do their daily activities, then you attack them and start shooting them. So it is becoming serious that we think that we must call this press conference and set the record straight that the people in Bawku township are not cowards. We are not cowards at all. What the Kusasi boys are doing, we can equally do that. We are just law-abiding people and we want peace. But the way things are going, this is the 4th time they are attacking our vehicles on the Bolga Bawku road. Why should it be so? And we have just had information that even when the attack happened, the military men didn't want to fire back. They saw these guys moving on motorbikes with the weapons, and yet they didn't want to fire back. Why should it be so? If they know that they cannot escort us, they should tell us. But we don't have to entrust our lives into their hands, and they would allow people to be shooting and killing us. So we want to make a very passionate appeal to the CDF. I know he will get to see this. The Inspector General of Police and the National Security Coordinator, with immediate effect, the task force commander, we see him to be a very dark person. They must remove him from this place. All the police senior officers who are here must be removed. The police officer just came, they came to the hospital, they didn't even spend 5 minutes, they have left. And that is the end of it. They have left our casualties with us. How long can we continue to say that? But a word to the wise. Now, if you think we don't have relatives, we have relatives who are in Walwali, we have relatives who are in other parts of the country, and we know exactly what we can also do. But still, we will still call on the Chief of Defense Staff and the Inspector General of Police that They must do something about this thing, especially the President of the Republic. We have been told that the Interior Minister and Defense Minister are coming here. We are waiting for them to come. We will tell them, if they cannot stop all these nonsense, we will find a way to take care of ourselves. So, all the security people who are making this thing work for us, we want them to be removed. That's all.
Abuzafo wan kasa woni tuane ma ekoso oboko as say ama Ghana asumdwa ye wo no in fact ade ba ko Ghana wo pa ya asumdwe but boko nsensem no ya hadwene kakra wo o mai konkron Ghana mu na uhunu san sensem na ya buabam say ade na all of a sudden Ghana accord this level, because the Ghana we all know man, one of the biggest thing we are seeing people here so one kwa now good health idea about here because life, good health, you need peace to excel, because when you are the obey be an enti uhu and never be see ana ase ebu abem kakra, a lot of confusion ekoso ewo bokono hadwen ebu abemu na tie otumfo de na otum eno eyen koma yedi kan de ho update e de abreo na ene I have chance on sabi you Mr. Meka tani sa na ono classify no ho wo tani ana wo ye Meka ne sa tani for better understanding minim so otimase na tani no agina kamera nim akansem bi a mete ya na me say wow, this is good. Or calling for peace. What should I say? Asumdwe in fact, the biggest commodity or there's an EBA here. Now the way I branch and kasa no. In fact, wakasa pa we say ampa. We nyasa for.
Me mama teni. Me papa wenye Ghana ni. Me mama teni. Me papa wenye Ghana ni. Tini entafo ana sirimfo trap bi owum oye me wofa teni ana entafo yebekwoso ye nkoa awo amama so yebekwoso ye nkoa awo manfo kuruso tini yebekwoso tinhweso atikuku asoa abo ahata etu ahata ewo no wasoko babe ye ton no wakoton na wo fiwuraje wa baako wa faminu ma baako yebe ye pawo pa ya pia truck yebe koso pia yebe koso ye samasa because of say teni eka na yonko teni area na o man na katrama so ye ne de so o winam teni eka na yonko teni area no o man katrama so ye ne de se o winam ka yan go kraka wonka as da be no asantini ne emfantini ite social media na so mo ko ana so mo ye bibia misia wa mebo mo de sa da o mehia no mo shoot movie da o mehia no mo launch yo asantini ne bununi enya asemo a hey enti anya se da o mehia mo so no mo de movie ba abontene da o mehia no mo launch yo no wa fa no mesi me ma eteni me ni ba me papa nya Ghana ni but teni ya ye beku a ampa obeku ye bebo a ampa obebo obewo se kan a omfero na wo teni aka wo yonko teni we wo hu so wo we nam wa ma wo katere maso aye wo de enkosi da ben ya nya ya ye be yanko ama ye ma be yanko a wo manfo kuro so ya tinhweso ma ya ma sa be tinhweso ye de ye ejuma ka ensese ye omede ye be ye omede ye be ye ejuma ka ye ninje se be ye sa ejuma no ye be ye paadie bi free soro kopem fom eye sirimfo ntafo ye ne ye bole yi ya toilet ye ya meboa enwura bibia ya na ye de be ye because ye kaya yonko tani wi a ye hu se ya wina ya ma ya katrama so ye de enko pim da be ne menti me ho ase be jai awanta tani to tani ho oye tani a se trap bi o ye tani bia no far away we sire nu ya sire nu a wa se wu nua but enentesa didn't ya mentime ho ase ye kukuru a na achiegu ye maswa na achiegu mesi da bɛn no behu sahwefo kra na hu se sahweni ne santini koda onim se ye den kra na kasa no ene sante e ya sekakra o ka o tie ne ye otibi ntu hunu se oye ni nua ntu omun koda ba yendie daabi bibie ni a ye be sa betena obi kuro so kwara ne ye ko ho ye betena obi kuro so ne ye twese kan wo ho ye twetu wo ho ye giden de kware de ne ye ge enko pim da be ne ye be gya saa ne ma na gu fam ye ne ye de yenti asemase wo ye ntwema obi kasa ye ko hwa ne yenko bu no obi time trezi ne yenko tani wo ba bia na wo bu no na wo pra no wa sa ba wo giden
we nyasafo papa in fact uni tani bitia fani de ne ebuoma no na dodo na nim nyansa dodo na ketewa bi fiu bi ketewa bi na omama enema bi echia but nim say with time no enema be dey ebedane in fact abranta na kasa anyway me dey Christian upon thanks so much for your time oyaka.
There's no chieftaincy conflict in Bawku. There cannot be two kings in one kingdom. Every government recognizes that the overlord of Bawku is Naba Abugago Asigri II. And that's why I say there's no conflict, no chieftaincy conflict. And so peace in Bawku is going to be my priority when I become president. And all of you know that when NDC comes, there will be peace in Bawku.